I'm back in my workshop, the place where almost every one of my stories begins. Surrounded by dozens of raw stones, dust, grinding wheels, and that quiet hum, I spot the one. The stone that calls out to me. I didn't know what I'd make yet. But the shape, it started coming to life on its own, like the stone picks me, not the other way around. And then, clear as day, it hits me. A napkin holder. Sounds simple, right? But it's in these simple things that real beauty hides. First step, sketch the form. Where's the top, the bottom, the empty space? But before that, I gotta sharpen my pencil. And, don't try this at home. I sharpen it with a diamond disc. Not because I'm crazy. It's just that anything that can't cut stone feels too soft for me. Here's the first mark. People think it's all about the tools, but tools, they're just an extension of your hand. The real magic starts in your head, in your intention. Working with stone isn't about strength, it's about precision. It's like painting with a scalpel. One wrong move and there's no undo button. First cut, the base of the napkin holder. I'm working with nice, tricky stuff, layered, fragile, but absolutely gorgeous. Cutting stone isn't just noise and dust, it's a conversation. A journey from a rough chunk of rock to something that'll sit on someone's table, part of their home. Stick with me to the end, but for now, drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. The geography of this channel is its own story. I've seen comments from the US, Germany, France, Poland. I'm dying to know how far this million-year-old stone story will travel today. Oh, and stick around. By the end of this, I'll share my secret for bringing stone to life, making it shimmer like it's fresh from a rainstorm, like it's breathing. When I cut, I can feel the disc moving. Every millimeter grinds with a screech. I don't force it, I listen. Push too hard, the stone cracks. Too light, you won't make a dent. It's a balance, kinda like life. Now it's time to cut the main opening, the empty space where the napkins will rest. This is the heart of the napkin holder, its soul. I switched to a thinner disc because this calls for surgical precision. Gneiss, with its layered nature, doesn't forgive rushing. Each layer feels like a page in an ancient book, and I'm reading it as I cut. I make the first incision, slow, almost a whisper. The disc hums its dusty tune, and I keep my eyes locked on the lines, keeping them steady. This isn't just a hole in the stone. It's the space that sets the rhythm for the whole piece. Too narrow, and the napkins will crumple. Too wide, and it loses its elegance. I picture someone reaching for this holder during dinner under the warm glow of a lamp. That image guides my hand. Dust swirls into the air, settling on my fingers, and I feel the stone responding. This is the moment it starts shifting from an idea into something real. Like we're striking a deal. I give it shape, and it gives me its story. Once the shape's done, it's time for the next phase. Sanding. Gotta smooth those sharp edges? Sometimes I think life's like that too. We all start out a bit rough around the edges, then we get sanded down. By time, by people, by words. I grab the sander, work the edges, smooth it out. Now it's starting to look like decor, not just a piece of rock. But there's still more. Polishing the base so the napkin holder sits softly, steadily, without scratching the table. When it's smooth, I add my logo. Small, but noticeable. It's not about branding. It's a signature, like an artist's. So whoever holds it knows this is handmade, not churned out by a factory or a machine, made by me, in silence, with respect for the material. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, I promised a secret. So here it is. How do you bring a stone to life? How do you make it glow from within, its colors deeper, its texture alive? The answer: liquid glass. It's not just shine. It's like rain after a drought. The stone comes alive. The solution soaks into its pores, crystallizes inside, and lasts for years. Trust me, I've tested it. A treated stone versus an untreated one, it's like black and white versus full color. I take the finished napkin holder and head to my favorite cafe, set it on the table, sip my coffee. And in that moment, I realize this is art, born from dust, noise, and silence, crafted by hand, from a material that's been around for millions of years. So I've got a question for you. What do you think something like this is worth? Handmade, natural stone, one of a kind, the only one on the planet. If you're into handmade stuff, if you want more videos about natural stone, crafting decor with your own hands, or DIY with raw materials, hit that subscribe button, give this a like, and I'll see you in the next one.